ప్రముఖ తెలుగు ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ ఛానల్ మా టీవీ తన సంస్థలోని వాటాలను సోనీ టీవీకి విక్రయించింది. మా టీవీ ఇన్వెస్టర్లు ప్రస్తుతం మీడియాతో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ఆ లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
Mr. Chiranjeevi, and I'll introduce my team here. This is Sanjay Gupta, who is the Chief Operating Officer for Star Network, and that's Mr. K. Madhavan, Managing Director of all our South Indian businesses. We are delighted, as Mr. Prasad said, we are delighted to share with you that Star Group and Ma TV have come to an understanding under which Star will acquire the broadcast businesses of Ma TV. This is something that we've been discussing over a period of time, and we are proud and thrilled to have arrived at an understanding. Of course, the process will have to go through the regulatory and government compliance process, and once that is done, then Ma TV broadcast business would become part of Star India operations. We have been looking at Ma with sheer admiration for a long time. It is a truly phenomenal achievement that in a heavily contested broadcast market like the Telugu market, where there were 2 or 3 very, very strong players, Ma has come from behind and has challenged everybody, and through sheer creative innovation, high quality programming experience, and has built a very deep relationship with the Telugu speaking entertainment consumers. And this was a gap in Star's portfolio. We did not have a Telugu language channel, and we believe in going deeper and creating a high quality content experience in as many languages as possible in this country. We have done that in the past in Bengal, Maharashtra, and through Asianet group of channels in Malayalam, in Tamil, and in Karnataka. This market was a huge gap, and we thought that given the strength that Ma TV has, given the foundation that it has laid, and given the creative core that it has set up, it would be a great alliance if we were to, take charge of Ma TV and create a truly high quality entertainment experience for the Telugu speaking people. So that's why we have done that. As Mr. Prasad said, this is truly a super alliance, and in our case we are thrilled at the opportunity to bring the star content experience, so to speak, to the Telugu speaking entertainment consumers through Ma TV, and we think together we can create something that would be truly a role model for the broadcasting and entertainment business for rest of India, if not outside this country. Thank you, and we are happy to take any questions if you like.
We don't have any arrangement with Sony. It was quite some time back, and it has not gone beyond the stage. So we don't have any arrangements with Sony, and obviously we won't be talking to them and got into this relationship. We have had any relationship now. And coming to the valuations and the size, I think it is as a matter of policy. You have to understand that Star is a part of a New York Stock Exchange listed company. So as a matter of policy, we don't discuss now today about the valuations. As and when we are in a position to talk, we will go to about it. Between all of us, we own 100%. It's, I think, we will leave it for future to discuss about this. At this stage, we are happy to announce the transaction, and as and when we are in a position to disclose, we'll come back and then disclose to you.
When we started talking to Mr. Prasad and his promoter group, there was one thing that they made very clear right at the beginning, that they had invested a lot of sentiment and emotion in building this company called MAA TV. And they said that while they thought that with Star's participation, the broadcast business could be much bigger, but they did not want to part with the company. They were very clear from the beginning that this is their company, and they would like to continue to own the company and probably have other bigger plans for the company going forward. So that's why both of us reached an agreement that we will take over only the broadcast business, and the company remains with the promoters. Yes. I'm sorry? MAA brand will come to Star. Yes. Those are internal discussions, and we will, that's for the promoters to decide. I have no view on that, and I think there is time. It's just an intent to do the transaction. The transaction will take some time before it goes through the regulatory approvals. So I think there is time for them to decide that. Why are you interested in that? It's a transaction between two privately held entities, and we would like to keep it that way. The public is interested in what happens to the content and what happens to the broadcast, quality of this company, and we can assure you that we will take the creative and content experience for the consumers in this market to a higher level. In due course, whenever the regulatory process requires us to announce, it will be announced at the right forum at the right time. It's still some time away. I'm only reluctant to share the financial value, sir. Everything else, I'm very happy to share with you.
Yes, it is a profit-making company. Yeah, yeah, please.
The requirement is, I'm sure you are aware, to file with the regulatory authorities, including the ROC, and I'm sure both companies fulfill those obligations adequately.
I think we will have to wait for our next meet. See, you have to understand there is a regulatory authorities, here, and we will have to comply with that. And the very fact that we are here today is an indication that we wanted to share this information. And as and when we are in a position to disclose further, we will definitely do that.
There is no revenue sharing, just to clarify. We have come to an agreement to acquire the broadcast business at an undisclosed price. The price would be disclosed at the right forum at the right time. That's all that we are saying.
No, first we have to complete this transaction. That is a priority. Once we do that, we have time between the shareholders. It's a very happy association, and a happy association will always continue. No, we have the broadcasting, and we have some plans. We will, at this stage, we only have the broadcasting business. And I think to further answer to what... not necessary. As I told you, we are still thinking about it, how to take it forward. And I wish I can speak today, but I also don't want to speak something which we also don't know at this stage. So, but I can tell you it will not remain a shell company.
So will assets be sold to Star or only the broadcasting part? The assets of the company, the marketing?
What do you mean by the assets? Yeah, the assets will come to Star.
All of them will come.
Yes.
Is there any non-compete agreement that this shell company or the company which is going to retain this Mr. Prasad and others won't compete with you again? Is it
There are internal disciplines that we have created between shareholders. But again, it will be premature, unfortunately, to discuss that in public. Yes. I'm sorry? We haven't decided to change the name. And first of all, it's just an intent to do this transaction. It has to go through the entire regulatory and approval process. That has its own dynamic. It takes some time. So once that happens, then the integration process will begin to happen.
I can tell you in 2007 the same question was asked when Matrix was sold. Just because we built a beautiful company, we don't want to be unrealistic. When the time comes, it has to be handed over to a bigger, better enterprise. I think it has to be handed over. I always draw a synology. Like you have a daughter in your family or a son, just because you love them so much, you don't, let them sit in your house. After a certain age, you get them married off and hand over to a better family. When you do that to your own children, and Ma or Matrix, anyone is like the children that we have nurtured, I take the same view.
you keeping on generating daughters?
Yeah, that is a very nice way of saying. As long as I can generate or create or nurture beautiful daughters, yeah, God bless me. I will create more and generate more. Okay, one please. What did you say? I was told yesterday on all India level, my colleague told me that we are around 16 in all India level. Though we are regional channel, but if you take a all India level rankings, we are 16. And as far as Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, the Telugu speaking is concerned, in the last calendar year, out of 52 weeks, 45 weeks we are number one, which means that we are number one. And as I'm talking to you, we are number one. And